Hi everyone, it's Fiona from Stampin' with Fiona here, and the sun is shining for a change. So the weather has been so awful, it actually kind of felt like winter, but now the sun's decided to come out and we're due to get some nice warm weather. But I am still planning on doing my Christmas in July over the next, I think it's 3 weeks. I did my unboxing on Monday, so if you'd like to see some of the products that will be available from the 3rd of August in the August to December mini catalogue, I'd love you to watch it. Today I'm going to share with you a Christmas card made using some designer series paper. The reason I'm doing that is because there's currently, until the end of July, a promotion with 15% off some of the designer series paper. And this particular one, the Tidings of Christmas, is in the offer. So it's it was £10.75. It's 6x6 paper for a pack of 48 sheets. These are the designs. It's double-sided. Seeing it in the catalogue just doesn't do it justice, so I wanted to share that with you today. So again, it's a really simple card. It's a technique I've shown you before, but I just thought I would do it again. So these are the papers. I'll just get them out and give them a quick flick so you can see what they're like. You can see I've already started using them, so I've got some offcuts there. I really love this one on the top, and then on the back. So that's Evening Evergreen. With some Sahara sand, and I think it's soft succulent. Yes, so the two in colours are in there, Evening Evergreen and soft succulent. The red is cherry cobbler, and then there's some blue later on is misty moonlight. The brownie colour is Sahara sand, and then obviously there's some white in it as well. So that's, I do love that one. That's the Sahara sand, and on the reverse you have some holly. So again, that's Evening Evergreen and cherry cobbler. That's cherry cobbler. I'm not even sure I would really think of that as Christmas, so you could use that for somebody who maybe liked red. And the reverse is that is the beautiful Evening Evergreen and soft succulent. And again, you could use that non-Christmassy. Beautiful mix of the colours there, and soft succulent on the back. And again, that's, well, I guess that is actually, that looks like mistletoe and holly, so it's probably Christmassy. And then you have, the last one is some pine trees, and on the reverse of that is some red stripes. So, oh no, it's not the last one, I tell a lie. Some Sahara, that's different to that one. That's stars, and that is flowers. And on the back, you've got some soft succulent, and that looks like mistletoe. Anyway, I just thought I would give you a quick viewing of those. I do like Christmas, and as I said before, I'm kind of a traditional red and green girl, although I do like blues as well. So, and in fact last year there was even some purples. So I'm using the Tidings and Trimmings stamp set. And I really have only used it for the sentiment at the moment. I've used that on the outside, May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. And then I've used Wishing You a Joyful Christmas and a Happy New Year on the inside. And I've stamped it using Evening Evergreen. So the one that I have already made is landscape. And it's to show off the designer series paper, and I've also used the red ones of these wonderful gems. So I don't know if you can see it's got some gold flecks in it. So I've used that, and inside I've just stamped Wishing You a Joyful Christmas and Happy New Year. But I do like it because then using this way of doing things, you get to see both sides of the designer series paper. So I just think it's nice, and then it will stand up like that. Okay, so that's the one that I did earlier, and then the one I'm going to do now, I'm going to actually do portrait, and I do love this. So I've already cut, that's 2 centimetres wide, and I've just used the Banners punch, this one, to punch both ends, rather than using the ribbon, mainly because I haven't even got my ribbon out of the box yet. And I've already stamped the May Your Days Be Merry and White. Now the way I've got this to look like a postage stamp is I use the postage stamp punch, and it was too long for this sentiment, as you can see. So all I did was put a post-it note on it, put it back in, and then punch the other corners. So it's a neat little trick if you don't want to use something the full size. Okay, so let's get started. It's only going to take a couple of minutes. It's my usual 10.5 width, so 21 centimetres scored at 10.5 by 14.8, and that is just the insert. So let's just get that in first. Oops, make a bit of space. So as I mentioned, this designer series paper is available on the 15% off offer, and you can purchase it through my Stampin' Up shop or via my blog www.stampingwithfiona.com, and as I said, there is 15% off at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that down to, what do I have before, 3 centimetres. So I'm just going to mark it with a pencil, because my little guillotine is a bit tricky to read sometimes. So I'm going to keep that at, actually I think that might be a bit wide. Let's do 2.5. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that, and this one was cherry cobbler, and this one is real red. So I'm just going to trim that off, and I'll use that another time. Okay, I've already got my insert in. Now I've just realised I've cut this paper down. I was obviously planning on doing it separately, so I will just need to trim that. So all I'm going to do is glue that in, and then I will need to just trim. Actually, I tell you what, let's start again with another bit rather than play around. So I'm just going to glue that down there. I'm using my trusty Stampin' Seal Plus. And I apologise if you can hear baby crying as the neighbour's kids just getting out of the car, and she's not very happy. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in there, line that up with the bottom. Right, there we go, and now I will trim it off. And so that's got the beautiful evening evergreen chevrons on the back, which would match the ribbon really well, but as I said, I haven't even got it out of the box yet, other than to show you on the video the other day. I need to do a bit of sorting out. Okay, and that still needs a little bit off the edge there. Excuse the noise. Right, there we go. So I've already cut my chevron out. As I said, I didn't have my ribbon yet, so I'm just going to layer that and then prop that up with some dimensionals. Now, would it look better with red, I wonder? Let's see. Actually, do you know what? I think it might look better because there's so much green in the background, you don't really see that. So I'm going to go with that one. So again, this is a bit of real red. And again, I've just punched it out with the banner punch. Just in the middle. And then I'll put some dimensionals. Okay, here we go. So my plan is to have a bit of a play over the next 24 hours with some of the product that I got, including the celebration, and maybe do something using the punches, either the deer or the penguin, on Friday. So we'll see what I get a chance to have a play with. So there we go. Whoops. It's alive. Merry and bright. May your days be merry and bright. I love that paper. I think it's gorgeous. Right, now I've got the gems, so see if the red will show up on the green. If not, I might use the gold. No, I'm not sure it really will, so let's try the gold. It's like gold flecks inside it. It's beautiful. And these are the wonderful gems, which will be available from the 3rd of August. Right, let's have one there, one there, and a random one somewhere else. How about there? Okay, that's that. So that's the card done. All I've got to do now is stamp on the inside with my sentiment, which is saying, wishing you a joyful Christmas and a happy new year. This is great doing Christmas in July. I might actually have some Christmas cards ready instead of being a mad rush in December. And I'm doing this with Evening Evergreen to match the card. Okay, all done. So as I said, this DSP is 48 sheets of 6x6 and it's down to £9.14 instead of £10.75. You can purchase it through me. I'd also love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel and like the video on Facebook. Thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you Friday. Bye.